Also, is that the village or...
I've a medicine for my father. Let me through.
Sure. Show me the pass and you can go.
Damn it, Tiernan. I don't have time for this.
I understand, but I can't let you through without a pass. Ask the captain to give you one.
Bloody hell, Tiernan. The captain's busy, and this is a matter of life and death. Come on, be a human here.
Not without a pass. I've got my orders.
What a nonce! Screw you, Tiernan.
Well, I can help you.
There. Oh, you're my new worker. You don't look like one. And with arms like these, you couldn't even lift the tiniest of rocks. Fergus set you up for this. He did, didn't he? What a prick.
So why didn't Tiernan let you in?
That Egypt gets an order. He's like a priest who stumbled upon an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through to him.
Right, so your father lives in the village.
Yeah, he used to serve too. He was the builder before me. Now he's just an old fart angry at the world. But a father is a father, right?
I get a feeling most of the people here are old
But as long
farts.
as I can help him,
Angry
I
ones.
will. Hence the medicine.
Alright, he's ill.
Looks like it. Not that he'll ever admit it. Stubborn bastard. Our healer doesn't know what to do with him. Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him.
So what is in it for me?
Offer. Seriously? You'll have my eternal gratitude, but nothing more for now. Take it. Come to me afterwards. And you, Tiernan, can eat a dick.
Well, alright. I want to actually take a look at this house first before we leave to the village. See if there's anything interesting in here. Maybe some loot or something. Okay. This is his house. Well, let's pass then.
If you want to enter the village, I need to see your pass.
Well, I was told this pin serves as a pass. That was a interesting animation.
Thank you. You can go.
Right, that's it. The quartermaster never explained anything about those pins.
I only know I'm to let through anyone who shows me one of those. So I'm guessing it's a serious piece of metal. The quartermaster didn't look like he was in the mood to explain any details. As usual.
Alright. So why don't you let the man bring in the medicine for his father?
I'd like to. But I have an order from the captain not to let anyone through without a pass.
You can't make an exception.
Not after what happened to Corbin. 3 years ago, he was the one checking passes. And there was a guy called Fat Thorben who was a raging son of a bitch. He was forced into retirement, and he didn't like that one bit. The only reason he didn't get thrown in jail was his age. One day he got sloshed and forced Corbin to let him through. Then he charged at the captain with a sword, but was stopped by some keepers. Unfortunately, one of them was stabbed. Poor lad bled out. He was so guilt-ridden about the fellow who died that he hung himself using his own belt. And since that day, nobody gets through without a pass.
I see.
I'm glad.
Alright, so what's happening here?
What isn't happening? The captain made us take in northern refugees. That soured everyone's mood. People are anxious now and constantly at each other's throats for no reason. A while ago, old Tagden picked a fight with one of the new guys. The guards had to split them up before they killed each other. But it's not like we only get the ragged and the desperate. We also have some highborn visitors. The old lady Elaine and young Elisa with her husband. What else? Oh, old Gaban's health took a turn for the worse, so his son's worried. They've been at each other's throats for years, but now that the father's sick, the son's grown a conscience. Well, that's pretty much how it goes around here.
Right, so tell me about the
A
refugees.
while ago, a group of those poor sods came here because... I'm not sure. I guess their village burned down.
You said that not everyone is happy about refugees. Why is that?
The villagers are worried about thievery, or that the refugees might have brought some kind of plague with them. Some are mistrustful, but it's no wonder, is it? Others, well, you know how it is. More people means less space and less comfort. Anyway, I don't have a problem with them. As long as they stick to our rules, I'm sure we can live together peacefully.
Good. So tell me about old Gaban.
Gaban is the old builder. He used to be the chief builder, but he got old and the title went to his son. He's not doing so well lately. His hands shake all the time, his skin has turned all yellow, and he keeps puking his guts out.
Damn.
The physician has no idea what's wrong with him. The old man's treating himself like he always has, with booze. So I don't think he'll be getting better anytime soon.
And who are you?
Nice of you to ask. I'm Tiernan. I check passes to make sure that only authorized folks get through. I'm keeping order. And since I'm doing it right, some people think I'm here to make their lives harder. But I'm happy when everyone can have some peace and quiet. Me and the quartermaster, we've got a good system going. He tells me what to do, I do it, and everyone's happy.
All right, let's go to the village. And, okay, let's actually check if I can maybe put a campfire here. No. Oh well. I guess we can level up later. And that would be the hanged dude.
What? Are you here to gawk at the thief? Throw shit at him? Spit on his body? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Cole didn't do it.
So what happened here?
You don't know? So you're not from around here? I have no idea what brought you to this shithole, but you have my sympathies. As you can see, a man can be hanged here for something he didn't do just because of who he is. All in the name of so-called justice. That bunch of old louts has held some kind of a grudge against us from the moment we arrived. They're pickled in their prejudices around here, so when their stuff started disappearing, it was easiest to cast the blame on outsiders. My husband paid the price.
Well, I'm sorry.
Very nice of you, but it doesn't change a thing. How could they leave him swinging in this wind? Heartless sons of bitches. I can't leave him alone here. The seagulls will come soon. I won't let them touch him. The keepers have no control over what's happening in this place. The quartermaster just buckled under the pressure of the accusations. They found their thief and dealt with him. Such an admirable efficiency in enforcing the law, but there was a problem. The following morning, there was another theft. Now what are they going to do? Hang us all?
Was there no response from the Horns of the South?
You haven't had much to do with other people lately, have you? I'm not sure if the captain even exists, and the quartermaster has buried his head in the sand. The villagers either think it's a conspiracy, or they feel someone's made a terrible mistake. Thing is, no one ever admits to terrible mistakes, and we know the truth. Cole didn't do it.
Well, I'll talk to Quartermaster. I'll ask him to take the Cole's body
That's
down.
very kind of you. Something needs to be done. The tension between us, the villagers and the keepers, it's becoming unbearable. Tomorrow, someone else may hang.
Also, one of the keepers gave me those flowers, said it was a gesture of solidarity with your group.
What? What? How dare you? Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
Not what he wanted to convey, I assume.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture.
Okay. If I knew what it meant, I wouldn't have given them to you.
Thank you. For them. You are from nowhere, just like me. That's why I believe you. Take those flowers away, burn them, throw them in a cauldron, whatever. I don't want to look at them.
Damn. So what brought you here?
Oh, right. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Beatrice. As for me and Cole, well, we left Ree hoping to find a quiet place to rest for a bit. Our plan was to travel the King's Road towards Camelot. Well, here we are. We have our bloody Camelot. Cole was hanged and all I can do is weep bitter tears.
Right. Is that where you come from?
Yeah, we grew up there. The village was built around a trade route. My parents ran a tavern that stood right by the road. We had a good life. We lacked for nothing. Well, that was before the damn grubwood started spitting out monsters. Then more and more caravans disappeared into the forest. People were telling stories that grew more horrifying by the day. In the end, taking that route meant certain death.
So what happened to the tavern?
The same thing that will happen to every place on this god-forsaken island. Ruin. We used to have generous clientele. Merchants and emissaries from all over Avalon. They had deep pockets, always left lots of gold. But that changed. Then our only income came from the villagers, who were getting drunker and poorer by the day.
So you decided to leave.
That was always our plan. Cole and I never wanted to stay there forever. Beatrice and Cole from the village of Ree, that wasn't us.
Right, your parents stayed.
Yeah. I doubt I'll ever see them again. I don't think there's anything worth going back for.
Alright. So what did you want to do after leaving your village?
The interesting thing about our wealthy guests was never their story. More often than not, they were boring people who loved talking about boring things. They thought gold makes everything more exciting. But what I found interesting were the fabrics that made the clothes they wore. Their origin and composition. The meticulous work of the weavers who turned a piece of fabric into something precious. I wanted to go to Timberwall to become an apprentice in one of their guilds.
It's a little bit creepy that her eyes are just completely black.
Cole just wanted to get the hell out of there. He never saw any future for himself in Ree. Though I'm not sure if he saw one anywhere else either. But he wanted to try. I don't know what I'll do without him. All hope I had for a better life died with my husband.
So, will you tell me about your relationship?
Well, it wasn't a love match. I never wanted a husband, and Cole never wanted me.
Okay.
But we always got along, and we had a common goal. He was a good man. Trust me when I said that my hope for a better life died with him. I wasn't just some young widow being dramatic. I really meant that. We always supported each other. He was my friend first, and my husband second.
All right. I'm interested to find out whether the keeper knew about the arrangement of the flower. I mean, it would kind of make sense because this world is generally quite grim and dark, and everyone is quite an asshole. And he was the only one that was quite nice, which was surprising. I think. Oh yeah, I am slightly over encumbered. Should sell some stuff. Oh yeah, mute Finley. What about you? This is Gaban, alright.
Look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. But I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders?
Well, yes, Dara sent me.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's worth shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want?
Dara asked me to bring you your
One
medicine.
day my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I served my time. I lived my life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there.
Alright. You don't look so good. Maybe you should do something about it. Let's try. 30%, not too good of a chance, but...
Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag all the time.
Dark wanted to see you, but he didn't have a pass. I think he cursed.
Yeah, right. He better focus on his job.
Right, so... Finlay is your caregiver.
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. First of all, I'm not a cripple. I don't need a decrepit dimwit running around after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a puffball every time he tries to say something, but I don't understand shit.
So you're Darak's father.
That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Ain't this so much clearly mine? But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger.
Father and son together in the horns of the south must be rare.
It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers. Or they've never even touched a woman.
Right, tell me about the service in the horns of the south.
Why so nosy, eh? Bring me something to drink and then maybe we can talk.
Alright, bottoms up. Yeah, let's do the wine.
Now we can talk. I used to be a builder. The best one this side of Avalon. Hell, maybe even on this whole island. You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them. Or they think the horns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction.
Alright, Dark came here for you.
Jack knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
Fair. Okay. Can we... Oh, nice, we can take this stuff without stealing. That's perfect. I mean, I'll take all of the ingredients I can. If it's free stuff. Okay, I want to talk with the other keeper, but let's first go to tavern. I think there was some documents here that we were supposed to retrieve for one of the guys. For a slightly crazy dude. Alright, there we go. Let's see.
Who are you? Another refugee? This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian privy after a feast. In my day, you only saw old familiar faces round here. And maybe we didn't all love each other, but a local is a local.
So we have a local racist old fuck.
Even when you didn't have much.
Is there a problem?
Problem? No problem, just rambling to myself. But now that I look at you, sure enough, you don't look like one of them.
So what's it about
You're
refugees?
asking me. They came here and made themselves at home. I ain't talking to any of them.
Jesus Christ. Alright, fuck off. There we go. We have Ron.
From Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish, lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
Well, hopefully not the fish.
Stale fish? Yeah. Look around. You're in the capital of fresh fish. Unless you're buying from Heffen. I can't vouch for him. Here though, take your pick. All today's catch.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Here. Well, first of all, it's not that old. It was built when Brandon was already the captain. Why is it called that? Don't know. Probably because of all those old folks around. A lot has been happening here lately. Plenty of new faces. I definitely can't complain. I'm finally running a proper tavern. People come and go and the regulars drink as usual, as it should be. Daddy will be proud.
Your father also ran the tavern.
Hey, not here, obviously. You won't see your old man here unless your name's Dara. Mine sent me here because he hoped I'd make something out of my life. He never wanted me to pour a beer and look at the same tired mugs day in, day out, but as it turns out, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I got mauled by a werebeast during a hunt, and after that, the captain decided I wasn't any good for active service, so he sent me here. I was bored out of my mind, and since there wasn't one here, I decided to start a tavern. At least I'm not as bored anymore.
Right, so some time ago, one of the keepers left some important documents here.
No, I don't recall anything like that.
Right, he said he left them after the last drinking bout.
Oh, listen, I don't know what's going on, but I doubt any of the keepers had anything important on them. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on.
He said they should still be here at the Stale Lamb Tavern.
What that means? No. Impossible. What if... Holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind.
Holy
I've no
moonshine.
idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever.
Oh, I met him. He asked me to get his documents back.
Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I wouldn't get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
Tell me more about Sigibald. What was he like?
Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Sigi was a friend worth 5 others. And he was. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quartermaster's dinner. Never a dull moment with him, that's for sure.
Right, thanks, I need to go. I wonder if...
Problem? Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
Interesting. I wonder if there's someone who is... like, pretending to be him, or what's up? Let's see if we can sell something, because I am with quite a lot of shit on me. Oh, actually, like, probably, yeah. I can sell the claymore. What else? A bunch of stolen stuff that's not worth selling. Torch might be useful. Bloodsucker potion. Okay, that we can sell. I've already learned all of this. This as well. And this as well. Alright, I think that's kind of all that I can sell, really, for now. Alright. Let's read this letter, actually. Where do we have it? Here. Sigibald. I never thought there would come time in my life when I would write this letter. Until now, I believed that all the bad things that happened since you left were caused by your poor decision. I also blamed you for losing Aryan. It's funny how things change over time. It seems I have changed too. I don't even know if this stupid letter will ever reach you. If it does, I'm sorry, and I accept your apologies. Ross. Alright. See who else we can speak to.
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
Someone is needy. I'm not sure, Sharon, bring it yourself.
Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore. Well, I'm sorry.
How about Elaine? Hello?
Hello, child. You look competent enough. I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high. Oh, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
Okay, and who are you?
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Farshire.
By the All-Mother, don't tell me you don't know what Farshire is. The largest duchy in the middle of the island, with the wise Lady Kincaid in power, who has a hold over the entire territory. Nothing? Oh, really?
Let's say I can't remember.
Farshire is one of the first duchies on Avalon. It is a beautiful land with lush fields, forests rich in game, and most importantly, the Wordstone mines in the west, the primary source of our wealth. Well, at least that's how I remember it. Now it's a mere shadow of its former glory.
Right, Weirdstone.
Oh, it's a rare and coveted material, necessary to create the sturdiest steel in the world. As you can imagine, dear, it used to be Farshire's greatest treasure, until the primordial fog took our minds. I know, child. I know. Everyone was surprised. Camelot turned up their noses at this for years. But
Of course they
after
did.
Kincaid died and Aidan, Lady Kincaid's son, disappeared, the nobles of Farshire decided she could stay on the throne. Even if Aidan had been alive, she would still be ruling as a regent until he came of age. But between you and me, he wasn't a very bright boy. So she would have been ruling until her death anyway. Oh, we're lucky to have her. Difficult times require determined leaders.
Difficult times.
Worse than ever. Oh, the wordness is thickening, and the roads are getting dangerous and unpredictable. That's why I'm here, wandering Avalon looking for solutions. If I don't do this, who will,
Alright, so we want to fight the weirdness. How?
You're probably wondering. feeble old lady who can't even lift a sword could possibly accomplish. But King Arthur didn't conquer Avalon just because he couldn't swing a blade. No, he had knowledge, and enough wisdom to know how to use it. Lady Kincaid wasn't happy when she found out about this idea, but all mother's mercy, I am her tutor. She cannot dictate what I do, no matter her standing.
Right? Is there nobody who could help you?
Oh, do you mean a family? Oh, I've never had time for such trifles. No suitor was ever more interesting than a good book, nor did any of them smell better either. And I've raised enough of other people's children to never wish for my own.
Feel you. Okay, I can help you out. Tell me what you need.
Oh, surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a certain artifact. So, are you interested, child?
Yeah. I need details.
I came to the Horns of the South because I found a fascinating book. It referred to a certain object, a figure most likely, which has the ability to dispel the wordness like a menhir can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area. However, when I asked those nincompoops about it, they just laughed at me. They said that the Andraste wasn't carrying anything of value, and even if it was, they wouldn't freeze their butts off in those chilly waters.
Okay, so tell me about this book.
The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself. You can read, can't you? But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
Right.
And they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, 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 get to reading.
Let's read it. It was not a good place, especially not for humans. The odd instruments used for God knows what, the signs written in a strange language, and a disturbing figure. To this day, the mere memory of it makes me shiver. And to think that all of this, maybe still is, lurking so close to the Horns of the South, if you ask me, they should bury the entrance to that mine and seal it up forever. I tried to convince Captain Lex not to take anything from those accursed chambers, and he wouldn't listen. The four-armed figure didn't look like that much to me, but I could see how it lured the captain. It reminded me of those strange menhirs I heard about from the inland villagers, only not so impressive in stature. On the captain's orders, we threw the cargo into the hold and steered towards the Isle of the Dead and its island asylum, Isle of the Dead. Writing these words and reflecting on everything that happened afterwards, I realize now how cruel the name is. I was wrenched from my musings by a roaring sound, almost like a clap of thunder. It knocked me off my feet, flinging me at the mast like a rag doll. It took me a while for me to realize that something had hit the bottom of the ship, something huge. Water flooded the deck. People were running around screaming, well, at least those who had not already been thrown overboard earlier. I had no idea what was happening. It nearly rammed us into some rocks. Then came another blow, this time port side. That was when I saw her. Every sailor in the South has heard stories about the terror from the deep, and there she was. Her scaly body gleamed before my eyes for only a moment, but it was a sight I will never forget as long as I live. The ship was sinking, yet I could not stop staring at the spot where I had seen the sea monster. A moment later, a piece of the mast hit me on the head, and I lost my consciousness. To this day, I do not know whether I owe my survival to the will of the gods, a twist of fate, or a whim of that monster. Why me? Was I chosen to tell the story? If so, that is what I shall do, and I humbly offer my thanks, forces I cannot comprehend, for giving me the chance to fulfill this task. Alright?
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste?
Yes.
Splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an excellent book. don't you think? Now let's test your reading comprehension. According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you remember what that was, child?
A figure of a Fort Dweller.
This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital to repelling the wordness. According to Elvis's description, the figure is smaller than a menhir and light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship without any trouble. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter tall. Good. Next question. What was the Andraste's destination?
The Island Asylum.
Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death. Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a Fort Dweller artifact. Last question. What sank the Andraste?
Sea monster.
Yes. You did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis, the Andraste was sunk by the legendary terror from the deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the Andraste and retrieve the mysterious figure.
Where exactly did it sink?
Oh, if only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum. Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us. In the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand and choosing to completely ignore them? Oh, barbarians! Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Elvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Andraste.
Alright, sounds simple enough. Can't say I know much about navigation, but who knows? Maybe we'll figure it out. Anyone more? No, no one else in here. Let's go and explore the village even more. Think we still have to find Creed. And potentially someone else as well. Wait, is this there we go. Fast travel point. That's helpful. Anyone in here? Yes.
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orlev. Then just bugger off.
Alright. So you pursue potential customer by being rude. How's that working out?
Pursue potential customers. Listen here, pal. Clearly you don't understand how trading works in a place like this. I've no idea where you come from, but here it's the potential customer who needs to pursue the vendor. And that vendor will either sell them their goods or not. It's the vendor who makes the decision, not the other way around. How many people here do you think are offering to exchange goods for coins? I'll tell you, not bloody many.
So you mentioned Orlev.
Yeah, Orlev, a woman merchant from the keep. Go on, try giving her your money. I bet she'll just shortchange you and call it a day. She has no wit and no finesse when it comes to trading.
Alright, if you say
I
so.
do say so. So, are you buying? Or are you just gonna stand there talking shit?
So, what is it about Orlev?
I wouldn't mind knowing myself. She stole a lucrative business contract from under me and my family, then made herself at home here. Damn those Timberwall merchants. Everyone's always yammering about Timberwall. Timber this, timber that. Bugger them all. Remember, good business, only with Quanacht. Fair prices, no bullshit.
So what contract?
I just told you, a business contract. It's an agreement. Two sides. One sells, the other pays. Sometimes you can also exchange material goods. A barter transaction. But anyway, it fell through. The captain'd rather deal with that woman. Good riddance to him. It's all water under the bridge now.
So you are from Connacht.
Yes, Connacht. From a merchant family, to be specific. Though I've always wanted to be a cartographer. To chart the uncharted. But I broke my leg. Badly enough that I couldn't travel anymore. So while the rest of the family was traveling the world, I had to sit on my ass looking after the books. It was driving me crazy. That wasn't what I wanted from life. When that contract I told you about fell through, I stayed here for a bit. Lost track of time. My brother got worried, so he came looking for me. I told him I'm not going back empty-handed. So he just looked around and said we might as well do business here then. He helped me set up the shop, then left for home.
How long have you had your business by the Horns of the South?
Long enough to know what sells. Not that I'd mind having a wider selection of goods, you know. Some more options on offer. But people here don't need much, so what you see is all I have. Then there's the refugees. For now, I guess they're good business. But long term, doubt it. Sooner or later they'll run out of money. They don't have any way to earn it since no one wants them here. They'll either get kicked out or leave and not come back. But there will be others to keep the business running, more or less.
Who is the most important person here?
Here, if you're talking about the keep, the captain is number one, then the quartermaster. But if you're talking about the village, then it's me, obviously. When fish won't bite, you buy them at Heffen's. That's me. When the tavern runs out of liquor, you buy it at Heffen's. That's me. When you have some stuff to sell, who do you sell it to?
Your laugh.
Very bloody funny.
Right, open shop, let's see. Well, he doesn't really have anything of interest. Other than lockpicks, maybe I'm not really breaking many lockpicks, so I'm not sure if I need. But let's see, do we have anything to sell really? I think I have 2 fishing rods, or... Yeah, okay, so we can sell one of them. And what do we have more? All of this stuff I kind of need. Alright, don't really have anything else to sell him. I was hoping for maybe another quest or something, but unfortunately no. Let's see if we can cook some decent food. Yeah, we can do some cabbage rolls. That's something. Unfortunately, nothing else. We could try experimenting. But I think I'm good. I already have enough food, probably, for a bit. Oh. I guess he's bugged. It's alright. Anything in here? No, not really. Alright, what is this place? Can't really explore. Alright, let's see if we can find someone else to talk to. There should be Creed, I think, in this village. Right? Or was it not here? Okay, the village. Okay, I guess there's no one else really in here. So we can just go back to the keep. Yeah, not much happening in the village. Pretty deserted. But, I mean, we did pick up at least a few quests. And in that case, let's go back hand in. We have few quests to hand in. Help to the medicine, and I also want to talk with the guy about the flowers. Now the question is where the builder is. There he is. Right. I talked to your father. Seems you two are conflicted.
That's no secret. He's just an old, bitter man who hates the entire world, and I'm part of it, so, well, it is what it is. That's all.
He mentioned that you tried to help him with his illness.
I asked Tiber a few times if he could try to reduce the symptoms of whatever Goban has. Every time it ended the same way. Broken glass, flailing at each other, and poor Finley, stressed as a chicken, trying to calm the whole quarrel down. But if I can't talk my father down, the mute fella had an even worse time of it.
I feel like there's more to the story.
You really care about this? Don't you have better things to do with your time? Well, your choice. Nobody's gone to write a book about it, that's for sure. Goban was the chief builder here in the Horns for years. I found him, enlisted, and tried to get to know the man. I learned the trade, and I got pretty damn good at it. Then, one day, he made a mistake. It was an accident that nearly killed him. He lost his position, and since he's a proud man, he couldn't admit that he was wrong. He had to blame me for it. Said it was all my fault. That I wanted to take his title from him. And so on and so forth. As if I cared about rebuilding the damned lighthouse. The truth is, Goban was completely sloshed that day. Couldn't even stand on his own 2 feet. But he couldn't admit that he messed up. So he put the blame on me. I never wanted to be a builder. I tried to reason with him, but he wouldn't listen. And now, years later, here we are.
Alright, I will try to help him.
It's a waste of time, but I won't stop you. Sometimes I feel like getting mad is the only thing that keeps that bastard alive.
Right, let's go back and actually, let's see, can I put campfire here? No. Still not. I was hoping maybe that this is a good enough spot, but unfortunately no. Alright, let's go back, talk with the guy that gave the flowers. I really want to try to figure out if he was lying or not. And then we also have another quest for this guy.
You're back. Hi.
So I've got documents. You're right, there were no problems.
I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well.
To be honest, Ron was a bit confused.
Yes? What's the matter, my friend?
Well, you are dead.
You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh. Oh, you're serious. I understand.
Whoa. What happened?
For so many years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like I needed to read it.
Oh shit.
Well, it is what it is, right?
We are a ghost.
And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me. I thought to myself, are they mad at me or what? But why are you talking to me? How can you see me?
I have no idea. Okay, probably. I have a passenger inside me who must have wanted to help.
Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time.
Bro. +1 magic armor permanently. Ooh, we got something good. Take a look. It's a consumable and okay, for permanently. Fuck yeah, I'm taking this. Right, let's talk with this guy and try to figure out what the fuck. Beatrice wasn't happy about your flowers.
So, the bitch understood the meaning, yes?
Oh, motherfucker, I knew it.
Bad. They all should be scared shitless. Even more so after Cole got hanged.
Was that your, what you planned from the beginning?
Congratulations on your powers of observation.
Motherfucker.
Those vagrants should know that since they live on our dime, they also live by our mercy. I can do anything to them, and they can't do shit. My plan was perfect.
That's sick.
It's necessary. And I don't have to explain myself to you. You're from nowhere, so you're nobody. Become a keeper, and you'll have the right to punch me in the face. But, as it is, you'd only get thrown in jail for starting a fight with a keeper. The refugees are a tumour on the healthy body of the Horns of the South. Remember this, and make wise decisions.
Motherfucker. I wish, hopefully I can do something to him. Alright. Let's look at our quest. Do we have... Oh yeah, we have to read, actually, in the museum. What's happening in the local cemetery. Also, okay. Prior Silk Road. Okay, we have quite a few quests still. Let's go to the museum and try to figure out the location of the ship. And then I think we go to the cemetery? I wonder where the hunter is. I haven't seen that guy anywhere. Right, let's ask him if he knows. I heard you have a logbook from the Andrasta. Is that true? Can I see it?
Do you mean the document with information about the course, weather, position, and speed of the ship, as well as all of the stops and other occurrences kept by the captain or the first mate? More specifically, the document from the bridge of the Andraste, which sank tragically in nearby waters in the year 513. Indeed, we have it. Please wait here. Here it is, though I doubt those records will tell you anything, since the weirdness surrounding Avalon made sailing impossible. The knowledge of the precepts of navigation has been forgotten.
So it's useless. There's no way to find the Andrasta.
Oh, no. We know that. You should have mentioned that you're looking for the wreck of the Andraste rather than the logbook. Every keeper knows that the Andraste was swallowed by the ocean. It's near what's currently known as Smuggler's Bay. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Perfect. We have to go to the Andrasta anyway. Sorry, not to Andrasta, but to the Smuggler's Bay for another quest. Right, so let's take a look at the map now. We have, I think, few quests at the Smuggler's Bay. Yeah, there we go. And then we also should have a quest. Yeah, Shadow of the Horses at the cemetery. Alright. I think let's go here and try to help these two guys that were mining. Although I do have two quests around here, but yeah, I remember the beach was fucking difficult to deal with. So let's see if we can do that and then maybe do the cemetery. But I do want to wait until the morning because, yeah, traveling by night in this game is bloody dangerous. Okay, that's this guy. Nothing new in here. Yeah, let's wait until the morning. So we have the most much time as we possibly can during the day. Because at night, the system is basically that every enemy becomes 20 times harder. They can also drop some magical loot, which that is a nice thing. But yeah, I've tried fighting with some at night and it was bloody difficult. Alright. So let's go here, and I think now, hopefully, I can... Come on, where... Allow me to make my bonfire, please. There we go. Now we can level up. And we do have just one level, but that's already something. Let's see. I was going with, I think, the perception here. Yeah, there we go. And boxed up with daggers. That's pretty good, but I am sneak damage. Okay. Do we have something for bow and arrow? Maybe it will be here, dexterity. Herring. I don't really want to be herring. Attack speed as well is not really interesting. Dashing. Alright, do we have anywhere for bone and arrow anywhere here? Oh, picking the locks can be nice, but extra. Okay, critical. This is all about critical and pocketing. Max stamina. I mean, stamina I kind of do need because extra damage. That can be actually good because we are doing headshots quite a bit. Stacking attack speed. Long dash. Okay. Dashing can be quite good as well. Okay, but I think we can do this max stamina, to be honest, because yeah, it hasn't like right now, basically after like 2 hits or something, I'm out of stamina. And then let's go with stats. We can increase our perception, probably critical. Sneak damage is really good. And what about dexterity though? Dash course, range damage. Okay, yeah, that's what we want to increase. Yeah, let's do that. Right, perfect. And then we go, and we need to move to the left from here. And then go follow the road. Okay, sounds pretty good. Let's get, let's go and help these 2 guys that, oh, carrots, I'll take it. What's that? Oh, okay, yeah, it's the corpse I've already looted. Okay, so we have more people there. Thinking if I should fight them. I mean, why not? Some extra loot. Won't hurt. I love the sculpture here. That one's crazy. Alright. Let's see if we can take down this guy. Oof. Perfect. Nice. And then the last one. Oh, shit. There we go. I think that was all of them. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone else. Perfect. Yeah, the bone and arrow are very good. Yeah, I think there's some more guys somewhere here. See them on my radar. Let's try sneaking around. Let's see if we can... Holy shit. Okay. Well, he was kind of looking at me, but I guess he still didn't manage to see me. Boom. And I think that's all of them. Where is the body of this guy? Oh, here he is. Right, some decent loot. See if we can find more in this deserted village. There we go. This is great. Yeah, the aesthetic of this game is really, really nice. I like it a lot. Like, look at this. So cool. Right, anything more? Okay, I see a chest in here. Lockpicking is quite easy in this game. Maybe it would be nice if they would increase the difficulty of the minigame a little bit, you know? Anyone in here? No, this is the camp that I've already cleared previously. Lots of loot in this game. Really lots of loot. Okay, we have some wolves, I think, here. Let's try to get a sneak attack in. Wait, where is it? Huh. Should be somewhere here. More loot. Alright. Where is the wolf? Kind of want its pelts. Alright. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, the pelts are quite good, and I want to craft some better armor. So I do want to kill them. Where's the corpse of the other one? Oh, there it is. Right, but I actually should go more in here, right? Where it was, yeah, here. So basically, all right, we go here to the right. That's where my quest is. We need to kill some, I think like a aristocrat or something like this. Basically a guy that's holding hostage some people. Okay, this might be a bit of a harder fight, so let me just save it before we start. Okay, so here we have more people. All right, let's try taking this guy out. Perfect. Okay, now these are outlaws, so I don't think that's him. Oh, come on, where was the other guy? There he is. Perfect. And the bow and arrow is so fucking strong. The first time I played this game, I tried like a mage build, and I mean, the game was so much harder than doing bow and arrow sneak attacks. And the thing is, like, I normally don't really like sneaking around in games, but yeah, I mean, this game rewards you quite a lot for doing that. And also, like, to be fair, it's oh, Jesus Christ. This guy scared the shit out of me. I don't know how I haven't seen him. My god, that spooked me. Alright. Let's see if we can, we have some more stuff for... Yes, we do. Let's do some crab. Alright, cool. Yeah, but I think like also with the animations, actually when you like when they zoom in, when you do like a nice headshot and everything, the game actually rewards you quite a bit. With the kind of bow and arrow sneaky playthrough or play style. So I don't mind it as much as maybe normally I do in games. Let's see if I missed any loot around here. Nothing interesting really. Right. So where they are. Okay, here. So I actually should go in here if I want to find them. Okay, probably that's the place, right? Yep. Right. Let's see if we can take them. Oh, so they actually want... Okay, we can actually talk with them. Let's try that first.
Who are you? And what do you want?
So simple, I'm here to kill you.
Yes. And I'm terrified. Because you're really scary and so on, etc. But before you inevitably do kill me dead, may I ask why?
To free Fjorden and Bergen of their debt.
Oh, fascinating. Do you even know why they're in debt?
Yes, they told me the stories.
Undoubtedly, considering you're here, they were very sad stories. Unfortunately, they were also likely to be entirely fabricated. You see, your new best friend, Bergen, he had a family, a devoted wife and a son. However, he was also seeing a girl on the side. She was engaged to a young soldier. When he returned from one of Camelot's wars, he discovered he had a child. But there was no way it could be his. The timeline just didn't add up, you know.
Right, what about Fjorden?
His father was a mean drunk, but he was also a rich drunk. A master goldsmith. Earned good coin back in the day. Too bad his foolish son gambled away all of his father's money. And then some more besides. But when the armed men came and said it was time to repay his debts, he ran back to his father for help. His father was furious. Who wouldn't be? And it seems like he finally realized that his son is an idiot. So he decided not to help him. Not anymore. Those are your friends.
Well, I'm going for an evil playthrough, so they seem like my crowd. Well, it's still a okay, let's see. Let's see this.
To me, their lives belong to a lord who lives far away from here. I'm just making sure his investment pays off, guarding his livestock.
They are people. Why are you doing this?
A man has to earn a living somehow.
Right. Yeah, I can let you continue. Shit. All right. Shit. Whoa. Okay. Managed to survive. Barely. But we did. Let's eat something. Mashed potatoes. Nice, it will restore my full HP. Perfect. Okay, I'm already over encumbered. God damn, I need to get back to town. Can I use the horse? I guess I can. Right, do we have more loot anywhere in here? little bit. Not much though, honestly. I was hoping for a little bit more of loot. That being said, the horse is nice. Okay, cool. I didn't even know there was horse riding in here. Oh shit. What the fuck are those? Well, I don't want to fight them for now. I want to go back to the city, sell all the stuff I have, and then hand in the quest. And then after that, we can actually go and fight some more people. Yeah, the encumbrance is a problem. I mean, the game gives you lots of loot. But unfortunately, your carry weight is not too big. But let's see. I don't know. The horse is stolen, so I'm curious if I can actually use it in here. Well, apparently yes. Good deal. We got a horse out of this. That's pretty worth it. Oh my god, I'm walking so slowly. Come on. Right, there we go. Open shop. It's time to sell all the shit I have. Leather pants. This is... yeah, I prefer what I have. Oh, I already have one of them. Whipped. Gladius. Oh, I should check actually whether it's... No, I don't think it's better than my mace. And the machete... Or maybe it is. Machete is not. A leather breastplate. That's worse. These are better, so I'll keep that. That's not as good. Oh, is it the same as before? Rusty longsword, a 914. Not as good. That's a lot of stuff to sell. And we have 2 of those. Throwing knife. Yeah, we have lots of stuff to sell. God damn. Right. No wonder we were over encumbered. I actually haven't realized we picked up so much stuff. I think that's mostly it. Wood I want to keep. It's good for my arrows. And okay, I think that's basically it. Okay, we got quite a bit of money here. And let me equip those. This is better. Nice. Let's see. So the mace is 10 to 14, 13 to 18. So yeah, the Gladius is better. Nice. Now we can actually also sell this thing. And the mace as well. I'm not selling the stuff I stolen because you basically sell it for 1 gold. And I'm going to try to see if we can do the find a fence that will allow us to sell it for maybe more money at some point. All right. Well, I'm going to actually finish here for today. Thank you so much for joining, and see you next time, everyone.